Gonna show you some railing boxes here. So just got these on Amazon. The prices are pretty crazy right now. Not too bad. 30 bucks. I think I paid 20 bucks the first time. You can see back there, I got some other ones that are doing quite well. So this is great if you don't have a ton of space. So basically I got the strawberry plant here. Organic strawberries from the farmer's market. So highly encourage we support our local farmers. So what I'm going to do here is if you come in and look at this, this is more like mulchy soil. See, it's got some, thicker organic matter. Got a nail in there. They just redid the roof. So what I'm going to do is put this on the bottom. So over time, as it starts to decompose, it'll have some more food in there for the plant. So I'm going to start off with some of this, and I'm going to move on to this organic potting soil by Coastal Maine. Not sure if this is other parts of the country, but we're pretty close to Maine, so this is good soil. I'm also going to throw in some of this organic fertilizer, worm castings by Mr. Joel Salatin. So I got this at Polyface Farm. High quality food for the soil, and also I'm going to put in a little bit of this. So it's a little bit of food, little food for the garden. So I'm going to transplant, because I'm going to be transplanting this. It's going to need a little extra support. So I'm going to make sure it gets plenty of water, plenty of good food for it to grow over time. So what I'm going to do now, I got it about halfway full. I'm going to put a little bit of food in there. So this way it's going to encourage the roots to go down to grab that food. Also, as it gets deeper, it's going to have that extra support. So I like to layer things in. Because think of it in a natural ecosystem, things aren't just going to be, in a bunch on top. Things are going to be working its way around, especially those worms at different levels of the soil. So I'm going to put just a little sprinkle in there for now. And I'm going to put some more layers of this more composty soil. And then I'll top it off the last third with some of this gray organic potting soil. Got another good layer on, one more small layer. So these are great because you can keep it simple. Get a railing. These are adjustable, so I can take out this peg, pull it back, adjust it to length. So this could even go tighter if I wanted to, or it can go longer if I need to. So it's got a great variety of options for different railings that you might have. So now I'm going to start layering some of this on here. This is good for garden boxes. Got some good nutrition in here because when it's not connected to the earth, which I personally believe it's best to have the food connected to the earth. But at the end of the day, you got to work with what you got. So try to mimic the earth's natural flow as best as we can. So it has some drainage holes in the bottom, so when it rains, it's not going to get too bogged down. Give some different varieties of food in here, like I said. Throw some more worm castings in there. Strawberries can be happy. You don't need a ton of this, so it smells pretty bad. We got some chicken manure in here, which is probably the stench. Yep, a little stanky. So again, like to mimic it. You want some parts from animals, some parts from plants. Mimic it as close to nature. That's what nature does. It uses everything it's got. Life eats life. Circle of life. So hopefully we'll get some different critters living in here in the soil, which will help with the diversity, help to add more sustenance and aerate the soil, structure the soil. And then I'll make a little space. So I'm going to put this guy in alone, or this gal. If I were to put a couple in here, I'll obviously put one inside. But for this one, he's going to have a home to himself. So what we want to do is we want to have it lower. So this is going to be a lower portion. So you want the water to naturally go to the plant as opposed to having to have gravity fight it just to get some water. So I might have put a little too much soil in here, but I think this will do. Good. you're taking something out, I like to squeeze it so that way you're not ripping the roots out. And look at that. We got a big ant in there, and he's actually eating the roots. So I'm actually going to take this guy out of here. I'm going to gently, you can see this root ball. This thing is well outgrown its stay in that small pot. So again, have it a little bit lower. And I'm going to hold up the leaves just very gently so it's not burying any leaves. You want to have it access to as much sunlight with all the leaves as possible. Just gently patting it down. Do a little press. So this way here. Now look, it's at a lower point, so water is going to come down this way and move into the center, which is where we want it. And again, it's not going to drown it because it's got aeration holes in the bottom, drainage holes. So that's it. And I'll show you how easy it is to hang. It's got a little lever in the back here. So basically just gonna pull this out. Might need to pull it out a little further. We'll see as we get up here. Just hang it over. So yeah, pull this one out a little too far. Just like that. Rest down these two poles here. Got ourselves a new hanging box.